Hello and welcome to the new NRL22 Facebook Live show. This is for the April Course of Fire. I am your president, Tyler Frainer. This is my beautiful wife, Janae, going to be co-hosting with me today. You want to go ahead and introduce yourself, Janae? What's your title again?
I don't remember.
You don't remember?
Oh, there it is. I'm financial director and co-owner. That makes me sound really fancy.
For some reason, I thought you were a laundry technician, but that sounds good too. Hey, welcome everybody from Facebook Live. Let's see, who do we got in here? I got Jack Little. I can see Jack Little. What's up, Jack? Todd Anderson, Samantha Williams. Been talking with Samantha a little bit.
Hi, Cody.
It's good to see you guys. Check in. Where are you from?
Las Vegas, 75 today.
Yeah, it's been a beautiful day in Las Vegas. No wind today, which has not been the case lately. All right, so let's get going with this thing. Please go ahead and
follow our social media. We are on Facebook, YouTube, brand new channel, and also Instagram. So like, click, subscribe.
Like, click, subscribe. That's what you say, right?
Yeah.
I don't know why, but my kids, they watch these TikTok videos, and their videos start out with, "Hey guys, this is my video." So I guess this is our video. So in our video, we would like to thank Savage Arms Corporation. Savage Arms Corporation is the title sponsor of the 2022 season of NRL22. Thank you very much, Savage Arms Company. We really appreciate you.
We want to thank all of our sponsors. We had a great season. A lot of sponsors this year. We have Cole-Tac, Short Action Precision, EGW, which is Evolution Gunworks. We have Voodoo, Silencer Central, Preferred Barrels, Utah Air Guns, Accu-Tac, Thunder Beast Arms Corporation, DST Precision, WeBad, and Vortex. So we have to thank them because they supported us. They've done a lot for us this season. So make sure that you thank them as well if you win a prize today.
Guys, this is very important. The sponsors are very important to the NRL22 community. So I got a soapbox. I stand on it. If you ever heard me talk in a national championship, it's kind of my thing. But it's very important to remember the sponsors. These sponsors, they go out of their way to support the NRL22 community. So if and when you go to purchase your next rimfire project, please purchase from our sponsors. On that, when you purchase from our sponsors, at the very end and when you're checking out and it says at the bottom, there's that little comments box like, hey, leave the porch on the front or whatever, leave the package on the front porch or whatever. Put in there that the NRL22 community thanks you. Thank you for supporting us. These are just a couple ways, social media. If you win something today, if you're fortunate enough to get that Savage B22, get on social media, tag Savage, tell them how much you appreciate it. It really goes a long way when these companies are providing their memberships. They're providing their marketing money. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Marketing money. And then they actually can get it back in physical product sales. It works good for everybody. So make sure and do that. Let's talk with the guys just for a little bit. Let's see. I saw people checking in from Iowa. What else? I saw Vegas in there. A couple from Vegas. Good stuff here. Appreciate everybody showing up and watching.
We also want to thank this last month's Course of Fire designer. It was designed by Galen Moore. Galen is both a competitor and a match director out of Crawford County Shooting Sports, which is in Denison, Iowa. Galen has been competing in NRL22 since about 2019 and has been a match director since 2020. So thank you, Galen, for the awesome Course of Fire for last month.
Yes, Galen, appreciate the Course of Fire, but even more appreciate that you have been one of our match directors since 2020. Let's talk about our community. The match directors are the key to this whole thing. The match directors do such a good job to help support the community. Keep it up, match directors. Shooters, listen, the way that you guys interact with each other and the way that you interact with specifically new people and young guns is what makes the NRL22 community just so welcoming. If you think about it, a lot of people shoot. There's a lot of shooters in the United States. Well, these people, they hang out, they have their friends, and they're like, hey, I'm the best shooter in my friend group. Well, now all of a sudden they want to get into competition shooting, and they know dang well they're going to get their butts kicked. So having a community like NRL22 that's so welcoming, is willing to let people borrow their equipment, or I don't love it when somebody's rifle breaks. When somebody has a problem with their rifle or any of their equipment, the community falls all over themselves to help each other out. And that's just one of the things that makes this this community so great. So thank you, match directors. Thank you, shooters. You guys are absolutely awesome. The next people that we want to thank is our current advisory team. So Dom and Levi, they got a lot of help specifically right now from Jeremy Walker and Darren DeBoer. These guys are awesome. We really appreciate them. They have just absolutely been killing themselves to help vet these courses of fire, make sure that they're not confusing. Help with the rules and regulations. These guys are just awesome. So they're volunteers, right? They're volunteers. One of my first actions as president the other day, I almost had to fire these guys. They were talking trash on the Vegas Golden Knights, which I guess they had reason to because we just got kicked out of the playoffs. But I'm like, hey man, a really good way to get kicked out of your volunteer position is to talk trash on VGK. So love you guys, appreciate you. Last thing is Jeremy. Jeremy has a really cool YouTube channel called 22 Lima Romeo. Does the Course of Fire walkthrough every month. Please try to go down there and check it out. It's a fantastic program. Appreciate all the help, brother.
Someone wants to know what's on your mug.
What is on my mug? Okay, so as some of you may or may not know, I'm a firefighter, and I used to be a fire captain for like 14 years. And my partner is a little angry guy, and it's his angry face. He keeps me company. That's Aaron Suzuki, ladies and gentlemen.
We want to thank our past advisors too. So Lynn Bigelow, Eric Severson, Mike Milliken, Ruth Susie, Paul Dallin, and Travis Walla have done a tremendous amount of work for us in the past, and we appreciate what they've done for us.
Yeah, I mean, all of them have really, along with all the match directors and the shooters, have just done such a good job in helping shape this community. Love all those guys. So on that note, I guess the two best advisors I ever had was Dominic Thompson and Levi Sanderson, which, hey, look, it's a new deal now. I invented the NRL22, was a founding member of the National Rifle League. Travis Ishida, Brittany Weldon, their family grew, got new daughter. NRL Hunter's doing fantastically well, and it was just time to go our separate ways. So new leadership with the four of us, myself, Janae, Dom, Levi. That's the new ownership of NRL22, now National Rimfire League 22, NRL22. In case you're not aware, we have a new website. Super difficult to figure this out. NRL22.com. You can go there right now. Memberships are for sale for the 2025 season, as well as the 2025 rules have been finished by the advisors. So we appreciate you. We appreciate all the match directors on Facebook who helped us, continue to massage and improve the rules. It's a constant work in progress. So we do appreciate. Another announcement that I have. We think that this is going to go a long way to making NRL22X just that much better. But we are going to start put out post-match surveys for X matches. After every event, every attendee will get a survey in their email, and then you can tell the match director what went right, what went wrong. Of course, in that and any time, if you have any feedback or criticism for the NRL22 leadership, info@nrl22.com. You're always willing, and we're appreciative of any kind of feedback you can give to us to make sure that we do a better job. So look forward to that. The next thing is we have an update from Levi, and dang it, this moved my phone. So as you all know, nationals are coming up this month in June. We're really looking forward to it. Justin Carbone, Ruth Susie, they're hosting it. They're just outstanding match directors. If anybody's participated in their X matches, you know dang well that there is extreme attention to detail. I mean, they're just that good. Also, Midwest precision shooting community, hats off. Ruth and Justin, they're getting all the credit for this deal, but we know dang well we hosted the 2018 National Championship, and it takes a community to put this on. So thank you very much, Midwest precision shooting community. One more thing, I got something from Levi that we wanted to talk about, the next phase of invites. So the final phase of invites will kick off 6 p.m. Central Standard Time on Friday. Anyone who has an invite can register, but don't delay. There are 43 spots left, and additional invites will be sent out every 24 hours until the match sells out. So if you have an invite, sign up. If you don't, watch your inbox in case you're next on the list. Additionally, watch your email and social media, because once the match sells out, we will open up the once the invites are used up, we will open up the wait list to the entire NRL22 membership, so people can get off the so they can get on the wait list if they miss sign up. So that's a good little piece of information. And then the final piece of information is new NRL22 swag is coming soon. Come to find out, Dominic Thompson's like a graphic designer. This dude's got talent and skills. I thought he could shoot okay and grow some pretty good ginger facial hair, but this dude, I mean, he's putting out some cool stuff. We got new T-shirts designed. We got this really cool one with a guy shooting off a tank trap, red, white, and blue. Super cool. So we appreciate it. Let's take time out for just a second. Let's check up on our comments. If anybody's got any questions for us, just let us know. Did you see anything, Janae?
Yeah, no, I'm just laughing. Everyone's entertaining. But
You had one job to watch for questions. You might get fired too. Another volunteer out.
Maybe.
Okay, well, we'll be paying attention. If you guys got any questions for us, please send them. Feel free. We do appreciate it. But without further ado.
So I want to just go over the April NRL22 X matches. So we had Easter at the Compound in Newcastle, Wyoming by match director was Wes Berkeley.
Thank you, Wes.
Thank you. Spring Fling in Somerset, Kentucky. Ben Blevins was the match director there.
Yeah, I love that logo, man. The stuff they do with the Yeti is a crack up. Thanks, Ben. Appreciate you.
Yes. Back-to-back NRL22X matches, Bullets and Barbecue, and Sunday Fun Day in Rose, Oklahoma by Bud Weber.
Let's see. Those are a few of my favorite things. Bullets, Barbecue, and Sunday Fun Day. Thank you, Bud. Appreciate it. Nice names.
And then we had Utah's Rim Fire Revival, the Revenge in Price, Utah, with Boyd Linder and Jared Howell as the match directors. This was the largest single-day rimfire match in history. Pretty impressive. Very
impressive. And, you know, we heard such good things about that match. We wanted to take our hats off to Boyd Linder and Jared Howell, but as everybody knows, Boyd's hair is always on point, so he doesn't wear a hat in the first place.
He's never worn a hat, I bet. Northwest Evergreen Battle presented by Vortex in Issaquah, Washington. Jacob Orchard was the match director for that.
Thank you, Mr. Orchard.
And then Anderson Precision Rimfire Bluegrass Bash in Lawrenceburg, Kentucky. Chris Hooten was the match director for that.
Chris Hooten. Appreciate you, brother. I just like saying that name. Hooten.
And then back-to-back NRL22X matches, Polar Vortex Spring Thaw in Marshall, Minnesota. And that was Tyler Orth and Eric Gale.
I mean, how do you not like a guy named Tyler?
Oh, I do.
Everybody likes Tyler. That's the greatest name ever. Thank you, Tyler Orth. Thank you, Eric Gale. Appreciate both of you very much.
And then back-to-back NRL22X matches, Polar Vortex Spring Thaw in... Oh, I just went through that one. Oops. I didn't cuss yet, though.
Oh, yeah. We got to take time out.
Okay.
So we got a big problem here. This is... Not only is the NRL22, in our opinion, like the most fantastic way to introduce children to shooting, but this show is supposed to be family friendly, right? Well, here's the issue: is I've been at 25. I got 25 years on the fire department. I cuss a little bit, and she has the worst potty mouth I've ever met. So here's the deal: you're going to keep us on track. This is how you're going to do it. If we screw up and say a curse word, the first person to call us on it in the chat group is going to go ahead and get a free hat. Okay? No cursing on the live show. All right, back to work right here. Here you go. Back to back NRL22 matches.
Okay.
It's on a little swear jar.
Okay, back to back NRL22X matches. Almost last chance Northeast, an NRL22X match. And last chance Northeast in Alfred Station, New York, and Ken Burdick was the match director for both of those.
Ken does a really good job. We appreciate that guy, man.
And then Hoosier Hills Havoc in Nashville, Indiana, and that was Paul Jansen.
Say Hoosier Hills Havoc 3 times in a row.
I can't say it again.
Thank you, Mr. Jansen.
With the total number of NRL22X matches, thanks to the MDs, we had 44 for the 2024 season. So that's amazing.
44 shoots. That's really impressive. Thank you, ex-match directors. Again, you know, I have a special little bit of love to give to you. I certainly appreciate you very much. Now let's move along to the the regular course of fire, the NRL22 monthly course of fire. So number of matches, submitted scores in the month of April, 93. In comparison to last year's April course of fire, 83. Really good job. Appreciate it. Getting bigger, getting stronger. Total number of shooters, 1,475 this April. Last April, we had 1,374. So that's a pickup of 101. That's pretty rad. Total number of active NRL22 members that participated in this month was 656. In comparison to last year, 571. Again, we just keep getting stronger. So how many cleans did we have in April? 5 cleans. That's super cool. That's awesome. Here's a little bit of a heartbreaker stat. How many competitors dropped one shot? 11. And now we're talking about you to the whole community. You know who you are. You probably still won your match. Good job. 11 shooters only dropping one shot. That's really cool. All right, so let's move on to the monthly course of fire, the highest scores for each division. So, of course, Paul Dallin wins open division because that's what Paul Dallin does. Young Guns division, Grayson Smith. Ladies division, Mina Ingram. Base, Stuart Abel the fourth. Yeah, that sounds cool, man. I don't know why, but I feel like Stuart Abel the fourth is having some tea and crumpets right now, and he's got one of those little, the little, you know, monocle. Yeah, like good job, Stuart Abel the fourth. Cool name. That's awesome. Old Guns top OG division, Alan Reynolds. Air Rifle, Eric Pilsitz. I had to read that like 5 times. I did not want to screw that name. Cool name. Didn't want to screw it up on the show. And Adaptive, Sherman Yee. Good job, guys. Hope you had fun doing it. So let's talk about the monthly course of fire. Highest scores for each classification. Expert, no surprise here. Paul Dallin, sharpshooter. Scott Joyner, marksman. Dan Wilkemer.
Oh.
Did that count? Did that count?
Oh,
I'm not sure.
Someone said mouth.
All right, well.
Amy.
It was supposed to be Dan. That was an honest mistake. We'll send you a hat anyway. Dang it. All right. Top novice class, Alan Reynolds. Good job, guys. Appreciate you all very much. Now Janae is going to talk about the expert classification spotlight.
Oh, yeah. So we have 3. We're going to start off with Camden Powers. First lady turned expert classification for winning the Utah's Rimfire Revival, the Revenge, NRL22 X match. So she won overall. That is amazing.
I got shot with Camden at like 2 national championships, and this is no surprise to me. It's not a surprise. I mean, we all know she can shoot, but, you know, winning the biggest X match in history, that's pretty cool, man. That's pretty cool.
Then we also have Chris Baxter for his performance at the NRL22 Course of Fire at Salt Lake, Big Salty NRL22. And then we have Greg Stewart for his performance at the Polar Vortex Spring Thaw. So good job, guys.
All right. Let's talk with the crowd a little bit. Let's see. I got some questions. Yeah. So, I mean, these guys, my guys, Levi and Dom, they're doing the best they can to kind of keep me up to par on questions. So let's see. Todd Anderson said, Boyd always smells good.
This is true, even when he's shooting.
Really?
Yes. I've shot 2-day matches with him, and I'm like, how do you look like that still?
I mean, from you, I guess that's cool. From Todd, it's a little bit creepy. So Dan says he's one of the 11 that dropped a perfect shot. So not only did I screw your name up, but also I insulted your one-shot drop. So sorry about that, times 2. All right, let's move on. I got one more thing to talk about. One more little impressive piece of information. I'm trying to do the math on this. Can't really figure out how the dude did it. So Tony Smith shot 52 NRL22 matches. He shot 4 X matches for a total of 56 matches. So I was doing the math on this. Like, it took all my fingers and toes, but 56. So his membership costs $60, and this dude must be the most frugal guy in the world because he just went ahead and took advantage of it. Each match cost him $1.07. So our hats off to you. We're going to send you an NRL22 mystery box for your participation. You are the man, sir. Good job. I hope you had fun. All right, let's move on to the big show. We are now moving on to prizes. So, as you can see, we have a different format. Look at all these graphics and stuff. Isn't this cool? We want to thank Dominic Thompson. Somebody said that me talking about his beautiful ginger hair was going to make him have a big head because I just kind of threw in that he's a little bit of a graphic designer. Well, it's about to get a bigger head because all these graphics and stuff has been his hard work. He's killing it. We appreciate it. This is how prizes are going to work from now on. So as you all know, we have a certain number of prizes for each division and each classification. So we're going to bring up a prize wheel of randomness, which is going to tell us where this specific prize is going to go to, and then it's going to bring every shooter from that division and or classification with a second spin of the wheel, and that's who will win the prize. And every single time this happens, the wheel of randomness, once we call one, it gets removed. So at the end of the show, we're only going to have one left to see which division or classification is going to walk away with the Savage B22. So here we go, guys. First run on this thing. I'm not going to lie, we practiced a little bit because, you know, me and technology just straight up don't get along. So without further ado, let's talk about Cole-Tac, Janae.
What about Cole-Tac? Oh, just kidding. They gave us two $100 gift sorts, and they make a bunch of great things. They have great shooting bags. I have a tricorn. I love that. They just came out with a new mat that rolls up really small and is compact, and it's amazing. And now whoever gets this can buy something from them.
All right. Cole-Tac, Dustin Coleman, he's been my friend for a long time. He's been a long-time supporter of the NRL22 and the NRL. So we really appreciate Dustin. He's a good dude, man. He calls himself a top-tier stitcher. Little play on words because he's pretty fancy with a sewing machine, I guess. But they make all kinds of excellent shooting accessories. Came out with a new shooting mat the other day that folds up and fits right in their backpack. Super cool, super cool. So anyway,
they have a stretch. Somebody just said they have a stretchy rear bag that's pretty cool.
Oh,
I
yeah?
haven't seen that.
I'm gonna have to try that out.
So.
I'm gonna have to try that out. All
What
right.
that's called.
So without further ado, bring up the wheel of randomness. And there it is.
This is a new format, so we're a little nervous. We're like, oh no, is everything going to work?
All right. Spin that sucker. Spin that sucker. Spin that sucker. There it goes.
I think that's it.
Oh. All right.
Marksman and above.
Marksman and above. Now we're going to bring up the open marksman and above for all these people. And spin it. I think it makes its own noise, but I'm going to click, 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 click.
Andy Higley, marksman, open Southern Utah Precision Rifle, St. George.
Hey,
down
St. George.
by us.
That's an hour and a half away. Good job, Andy. All right, now we got the second one, the second prize from Cole-Tac. Bring up the wheel of randomness. Spin it. All right, so now we got, who is it? A random. Okay, that random person. That random's going to be brought out of the wheel of randomness. The random out of the random randomness. Bring up everybody that competed. Here it is, right here. Spin that sucker. Spin it. There we go. What do we got?
Eric Savage, novice, open West Georgia Precision, Tallapoosa, Georgia.
What a savage. Good job, brother. Cole-Tac, $100 gift certs coming for both of you. Appreciate you very much. All right, let's move on. Short action precision.
So next we have, they love the young guns. That's what they,
Wrong side over here.
They love the young guns. So every month they give away 2 X match fees. So they give that away, and they also give a 3-piece combo. They love us. They love supporting us. They've also been with us since the beginning.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how many matches I've shot with Rich and Nate, two of my favorite people. Those guys are on. Did you realize that they, if anybody didn't know, they paid for the entire young gun match fees at last year's nationals? That's
crazy.
It's just straight class, man. Straight class. All right, so short action precision. Hey, they have a retail store. They do make some of their own product. They have a retail store for. Hey, listen, what an excellent opportunity to You know, if you need something, buy it from SAP, from one of our sponsors, and thank the NRL22. This is something to think about. Okay, let's bring up a different wheel. This is going to be the wheel for the young guns. We're going to draw 2 X match fees. Go ahead and spin that. Beep, boop, 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 bop. Beep, bop. And
Tail Peterson from Salt Lake, Big Salty NRL22 in Salt Lake City.
Some of my favorite people run that match. Good job. All right, one more young gun. Love the young guns. Bullet wheel's cool too.
I like that. Dom, you did good. Sam Parrish, Young Guns, West Central Indiana, NRL22, Brazil, Indiana.
Brazil, Indiana. I used to play a lot of Street Fighter 2 when I was growing up, and whenever the character from Street Fighter 2, they brought up, the guy says, Brazil, and every time I hear Brazil, it's the Street Fighter 2 in my head. Sorry, little
nerd.
Yeah, okay. So X matches are gone. What's up next is a 3-piece combo. That's a sling, my favorite sling. I did a video review on it back when I was still pushing positional shooting in NRL22 quite a bit. So I did my best to try to get people more points. And in that video, I brought up the short action precision sling. But you're going to get a sling, a 2-round holder, and a T-shirt. Let's bring up the wheel of randomness.
You're such a nerd.
Yeah, but I'm your nerd. Spin it. All right. Remember, we're going to pull one, and then they're going to be removed from the wheel of randomness. A young gun.
Oh,
look at this.
How funny.
It's all working out perfectly. Okay. Young guns removed. Now we got all the young guns. Spin that sucker.
Easton Baugh, sharpshooter, Young Guns, Hobble Creek, Springville, Utah.
One of my first 22 matches was at Springville. Awesome. Good job, Easton. All right. Moving on. Now we're going to talk about EGW. EGW, Evolution Gunworks. I mean, geez, I've been buying products from them since forever and a day ago. EGW makes different products for your rifle, most famously known for making top metal Picatinny rails for like anything that you can possibly imagine. EGW, no doubt, makes top Picatinny rails for it. Thread protectors, bolt knobs, they're awesome. So what we're going to do right now is we're going to give away a $50 gift cert to anything from EGW. In addition, we have a bunch of top metal and thread protectors and other items from EGW that may or may not be involved in the NRL22 mystery box. So without further ado, wheel of randomness. Spin that sucker. Ding, 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 like a slot machine here. Ding, 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 ding. Open, marksman and above. Cool. Okay. Bring up the next wheel of all these guys or gals. Spin it.
Troy Buchanan, Marksman Open, Hoosier Hills Rifle and Pistol Club, Columbus, Indiana.
Hoosier. We got a Hoosier. Okay, cool. Thank you, EGW. Good job. Let's move on. Talk about Voodoo Gunworks. Voodoo Gunworks and the NRL22 basically got released at the same time. Also, a long-term supporter. Usually they give us at least one rifle for every national championship. This month, no different. $600 gift certificate to a barreled action. I don't know why, but I want a base shooter to get it because I think it's funny. Like a base shooter is good. Hey, look, pal, you're going to open class now with your Voodoo. So let's bring up the wheel of randomness. Spin it. Click, 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 click. Open novice. Cool. Well, I guess I didn't get what I want. Okay. Yeah. I'm not going to be a sore loser about it, though. Bring up the open novices. Spin that sucker. Hey, you're not doing your job.
Chow Win, Novice Open, Falls Township Rifle and Pistol Association, Fairless Hills, Pennsylvania.
Good job. Good job, Vanna. You had one job and you're reading your phone.
I was trying to read the comments.
Yeah. I thought women were supposed to be good multitaskers. I guess I was wrong about that. Okay, moving on. Now we're going to go to Silencer Central. I mean, these guys are killing it for us. 5 gift certificates for a free 22, I think they call it a solo can, worth $345. Or you can use that $345 for a different can that they got. Total of 5 of them. This is awesome. So, without further ado, wheel up, randomness. And go. I know. Bass. All about that bass. 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 Sing it. And spin it. Bass shooters. All right. You go ahead and say that one.
Rail, Greeny, Novice, Base, Sage Range, Ridgecrest, California.
Ridgecrest, one of our oldest participants as well. And I'm pretty sure you butchered that name. We're going to have to check.
I told Tyler he wasn't allowed to pronounce names. I was like, I'm really good at pronouncing names. And now I'm like, oh, I suck.
Pretty fair opportunity. You screwed that up. All right. Wheel up, randomness. Go. Initiate. Spin it. Old guns and adaptive. All right, let's bring up the OGs. OGsies. And
Nolan Caudill, Novice, Old Guns Bluegrass Sportsman's League, Wilmore, Kentucky.
Bluegrass Sportsman's League. Hey, that's cool. You know what? I don't like country music. I think that country music is like music, but it sucks. But for some reason, I really like bluegrass. So anyway, yeah, there's a little bit about me. Let's go bring up the wheel of randomness one more time. Wait, not one more time. Probably several more times. I'm thinking, spin it. And open. Marksman. Let's bring up that wheel to see who's going to take home a Silencer Central solo can. Spin it.
Russ Rodriguez, Marksman Open. Oh, where is that from? Cattaraugus, Rod and Gun. Cattaraugus? Cattaraugus?
Cattaraugus. Cool.
New York.
Pronunciation. I have to clap for that one. Like, pronunciation. Okay, let's go. Next one. Silencer Central. What are we at now? Is this 3, 4?
We are at 4.
4 of
3. We've done 3.
We've done 3. This is 4. And spin it. Probably important that we keep track of this.
I'm trying to multitask.
A young gun.
Yay!
Young gun is getting a can. Love it.
Their parents are getting a can.
Their parents are getting a can on behalf of them. Spin this one.
Does New York allow cans? Someone just asked. They do if we give it to a state that doesn't get cans. Do we drop? Kelsey Weber, Novice, Young Guns, IRPC, Spooner Witt from Wisconsin.
Wisconsin. Jeez. You learned that in like the 3rd grade and you messed it up? What's up with that? One more Silencer Central?
One more, sir.
Oh, geez. I almost burped on the live show. That would have been horrible. I'm sorry, guys. And spin it.
That's one of the reasons I like the wheel. If I have to like pick my nose or something, nobody can see it.
That you know of. Another young gun. All right. Bring up the young gun wheel and let's spin this sucker. Let's see who says 22 Lima Romeo says that this does kind of have a Vegas feel to it.
Jackson Salter, Marksman Young Guns, Altus Shooting Solutions, Baker, Florida.
Altus. Old school, Jackson. Man. I shot the national championship there for another league in like 2012, I think.
That's funny that this has a Vegas feel because we are from Vegas, but I would love to take credit for all this fancy work, but I didn't do any of this.
All right. Thank you, Silencer Central 5. That's very generous. We appreciate you very much. We are moving on now to Preferred Barrels, who is giving us $200 for the purchase of a barrel. So for all of your rebarrel needs, Preferred Barrel is supposed to be awesome. I've heard nothing but outstanding stuff from them. So preferredbarrelblanks.com. We can bring up the wheel of randomness. And spin it. OG and adaptive. All righty. Gonna get you a nice barrel blank. Let's see which OG is gonna get this. Spin that thing. Ding, 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 ding. Click, 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 click.
Alan Robertson, Marksman, Old Guns, Hobble Creek, NRL22, Springville, Utah.
Another Hobble Creek. Slaying it. Throwing it down. All right, moving on now. Up next, Utah Air Guns. Utah Air Guns, $100 gift certificate for all of your air gun needs. Now, of course, they do sell air guns, but I mean, geez, I don't know if you've been to their store, but they're another retailer, and they sell like all things precision rifle. So this is an awesome gift cert. Somebody is going to take advantage of. Without further ado, Wheel of Randomness. And spin it. Starting to get smaller. Starting to get smaller. For a random shooter, outstanding. Maybe we just made a random air gun shooter. I guess we're about to find out. Spin. Wow, look at all that. I can't read any of this. Spin that. Good thing it zooms in afterwards. And
Chris Williamson, Marksman, Open, West Georgia, Precision 22 LR, Tallapoosa, Georgia.
Awesome. All right, moving right along to our friends at Accu-Tac, makers of some of the greatest bipods known to man, and they have some other products as well over there at Accu-Tac. Visit them at www.accu-tac.com for the use of your $300 gift cert. Let's bring up the Wheel of Randomness. Or if you were so inclined to buy a bipod and you just thought maybe you should spend it with one of our sponsors like Accu-Tac, for example, you could do that and then tag NRL22.com. Wheel of Randomness, por favor. And spin it. A little bit like a DJ, you know? Ladies! Some lady's going to get a nice bipod. Which one will it be? Spin that one. What do we got? What do we got? I'm seeing familiar names. People I know. There we go.
Jennifer Anderson, Novice Ladies, Oakdale Gun Club, Lake Elmo, Minnesota.
Congratulations on a nice bipod. Super nice bipod. All right. Thank you, Accu-Tac. We appreciate your support. Moving on to another company who's supported us since the very beginning, T-Back, Thunder Beast Arms Corporation. I have one of their 22 takedown. I don't know how many 22 cans I own. Probably
We have a lot.
like 7 or 8 of them. I'm not exactly sure, but I love my 22 takedown can. In case you're not aware, these things come apart. The exterior is aluminum, I believe. The interior is stainless steel, which means that in order to get that lead out, you can drop it right in the dip and it'll dissolve off there. Don't get the dip on your fingers because it'll give you like bad heavy metal poisoning, and we don't want that. But awesome design of the can. Everything engineered by Thunder Beast Arms is always the best. So we're going to do 3 22 takedown cans. Wheel of Randomness, please. That was much nicer to Dom on that one.
Yeah.
Spin it. And then base. Base shooter is going to get a super rad can from T-Back. Who's this going to be? All about that base,
That's not the song that comes to mind.
No drama. What comes to mind for you? Ace of Base?
It's a rap song.
Ace of Base is like
Brian Goto, Novice Base, Sunnyvale Rod and Gun Club, Tactical Precision Rimfire Match, Cupertino, California.
Cupertino. That's where they make all my Apple product. Well, I don't think they make them there, but that's what it says on there.
I'm sure they're made in China.
Sweet. 1 can down. 2 more to go. Wheel of Randomness, please. Spin it. You were talking about bass. You were talking about Ace of Base, right?
No.
It's like one of the worst bands
Base,
from the 90s.
hello, can you go?
Ladies, Division, Levi, Division. Spin this wheel, please. Click, 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 click. And
Kara Moorhead, Marksman Ladies, Barren River Rod and Gun Club, Glasgow, Kentucky.
Kentucky's cleaning up, man. Good job, Kentucky. That was our second one. We got a 3rd takedown can.
Yes,
Wheel
sir.
of randomness, please. Spin it. Dom's the Spin Doctor. It's another crappy band from the 80s.
One good song.
Open Novice. All right. Let's see which Open Novice is going to get a super rad 22 takedown can from my friends at T-Back. Spin that wheel, please. A lot of base shooters. That's cool. And
Travis Robinson, novice, open Skunk River Practical Rimfire, Ames, Iowa, yes. I had to think about that.
All right, we got two more products from Thunder Beast Arms, 2 more gift certs, 50% off any can they got, and they got some really nice center fire, expensive tactical cans. Titanium, not tactical, 2 different things. So this 50% off gift cert can go to any of them. So please go ahead. Wheel of randomness. Dom, you weren't supposed to do that, man. She thought she had a drink break and then you messed it up.
But it was a protein shake. I'm not drinking.
And spin the wheel of randomness. Old guns and adaptive. Awesome. And spin that. So I'm 56 years old. The other day at work, one of my rookies guessed me.
You're 56?
Excuse me, 46 years old.
Rich Freeman, marksman, old guns, West Tennessee Rimfire, Jackson, Tennessee.
All right, boom. Second 50% off gift cert. Wheel of randomness, please. And spin it. So yeah, random shooter. The fire station the other day, I'm 46 years old, actually. One of my rookies guessed me at 61. I was like, oh, dang, the only good thing about that. Spin it, please. The only good thing about that is I guess I could be an OG and adaptive. Fake some people out and be an old gun. What do we got? Who is it?
Ben Kruger, marksman open, Northwest Minnesota Rimfire, New York Mills, Minnesota.
Awesome. Good job. Okay, let's see. That's all from T-Back, yeah?
Yes, sir.
All right, moving right along from my buddy Troy Tyson. DST Precision. He's provided us with 2 dry fire focus adapters. For those of you who are not aware, I've been playing around with it. I think it's super cool. Our course of fire comes with a course of fire, and the targets will be accurate. You can, right in your own living room, screw this onto your rifle and at 10 feet practice dry firing on the course of fire right from your own home. It's going to be funny, you having your step ladder and your props in your living room, but do it. It'll be fun. Wheel of randomness for the DST Precision dry fire focus adapters. And wheel of randomness, spin.
It is pretty cool. When we got them, I was playing around with it. I'm like, this is amazing. Where is this going in my life?
Open novice. Okay. You sit there and dry fire. Maybe you'll class up.
Yeah.
Maybe you'll class up. You won't be an open novice anymore. Spin this wheel. Which, by the way, Dominic pointed out that I screwed up something, and I'm going to get back to that, which is class ups. Hey, man, everybody makes mistakes. Here
David Butts, novice open, Isaac Walton League, Kokomo, Indiana.
I can't believe you guys sounded right. I don't know if that was right, but it sounded right. All right, 1 DST gone. Other one, here we go. Wheel of randomness. Engage. Whoa. You know what that was from?
No.
You're not that big a nerd. You're a Star Wars nerd, not a Star Trek nerd.
Oh,
open novice. All right. Another open novice is going to get a lot of practice dry firing. Spin this thing. Who we got?
Looks like Aaron Garvey, novice, open, Oakdale Gun Club, Lake Elmo, Minnesota.
Nice, very nice. All right, getting down to some of the good stuff here. We got Vortex supporting us with a Strike Eagle, 5 to 25 by 56, super awesome scope. You got a Vortex shirt on right there. Yeah. Thank you very much, Vortex. This is a very nice prize. Let's see who this is going to go to with the Wheel of Randomness. I haven't got my stride on that yet, I don't think. I'm going to figure it out. Got to do it the same way, just like Pat Sajak, you know what I mean? Yeah. You say it the same way. Oh, Young Gun. Okay, cool. Young Gun's going to get a very nice scope from Vortex. I love that.
Oh, yes.
Spin that. I want I want to do like an eagle, like, you know, strike eagle, like, but I don't know how to make an eagle sound.
I don't think that was an eagle sound. Jason Blair, West Georgia Precision 22 long range, Tallapoosa, Georgia. Somebody else one from that today.
Did you just say 22 long range?
Did I say that?
You just said 22 long range. It's 22 long right. Oh my God. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if you're going to be the director of anything in this organization.
Fired.
All right, moving on. We have the NRL22 mystery box presented by EGW and NRL22. You get a hat, you get a shirt, maybe. You get some cool product from EGW. Maybe. We don't know. It's so exciting. All right.
What's in the box?
Let's go.
Hey, I didn't cuss.
No, you didn't. All right, Wheel of Randomness. What's in the box? Spin it. Not very much left on the Wheel of Randomness. Yeah, you better write this down. There's 8 of them.
I'm writing everything down. Right. That's why I keep messaging.
Young gun. And then spin the young guns.
Scooby snack, maybe a Scooby snack.
Ding, 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 ding. I think it makes its own noise, but I like mine better.
Caden Cars, now it's Young Guns, West Bend, Barton Sportsman's Club, West Bend, Wisconsin.
Super cool. Good job. 7 more mystery boxes to go. Wheel of Randomness, please. Spin it. What do we got? A base shooter. I think that's the last base shooter. All right. All right, Ace of Base, let's go. Spin it. Spin it for a mystery box from your friends at the NRL22 along with Evolution Gunworks.
Newt Schneider, sharpshooter, base, Eagle Eye, NRL22, Mount Pleasant, Tennessee.
Eagle Eye. Heck yeah, man. That was a fun national championship at Eagle Eye. Wheel of Randomness, please.
I remember the sandwiches. They were really
Spin good. It. Yeah, he did frog legs too. We had frog legs. These were delicious. Oh, wait, that's right on the line. It's on the line. Match recognition. Just want to say thank you to all of our match directors. So they're going to be brought up now. All of our matches, we'll send something to the match director. Mystery box. Spin this thing right now. What do we got?
Southern Utah Precision Rifle, St. George, Utah.
Awesome. St. George. All right. Wheel of Randomness. Another NRL22 box, mystery box presented by EGW. Random shooter. Okay. Let's spin this sucker.
There's a lot of randos.
That's a lot of randos. You're not random to us. Each and every one of you is an individual that we love.
Mike Kofod, novice, base, Hobble Creek, NRL22, Springville, Utah.
Awesome. Wheel of Randomness. Spin it. Another match recognition. All right. Let's bring up the matches. Some match director's going to get some product from us.
Little thingies left on that wheel.
And then they're going to do with what they will. Maybe give it to one of their shooters. Maybe, oh.
Claps Cane Rifle and Pistol Club, Claps Cane, Oregon. It was on the 6th.
Can't tell you how much I'm pleased with my decision to make you read these things.
Klatsgany.
I don't know. I'm not sure. Wheel of Randomness, please. Oh, man, look at how many are left. I'm not good at math, but I think that's like 4.
I wonder if we can spin on the
ladies.
One.
Yeah, we didn't test that, did we? We're about to find out.
I bet somebody tested it. You and I didn't.
Spin it. Well, so far it seems like all Dom's stuff's working perfect. Good job, Dom.
Judy Calvert, Novice Ladies, Northeastern Nevada Rifle and Pistol Association, Elko, Nevada.
Elko, Nevada. I've gone hunting out of Elko, Nevada multiple times.
I'm just happy to see a Nevada winner. Boom.
2 more?
2 more.
2 more. Mystery box. What's in a mystery box? Spin it.
Is anyone getting the reference? What's in the box?
Everybody gets that reference. Random. So many random shooters, but which one will get the mystery box? Spin that. Ding, 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 ding. Beep, boop, 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 boop. And it is not you.
Jerry Gore, marksman, opened the range complex, Autryville, North Carolina.
North Kakalaki. North Kakalaki. I found that out when we went shooting there. They don't say Carolina, they say Kakalaki. I believe this to be the last mystery box.
Yes, it is.
Okay, bring up that random wheel. Spin that thing. It's more like a cue ball or something.
Oh, somebody, Jesse. He got our Jesse Starkey. He got it. He got it.
Match recognition, which means air rifle is about to not be an air rifle. Fantastic. We go to base class. All right, air rifle. Who's going to get it?
Well, no.
Oh, no, this is match recognition. My bad. My bad. Go. And it is.
It is. Tennessee Rimfire, NRL22, Chapel Hill, Tennessee.
Wait, is that Levi's?
Is that Levi's?
No. Yeah. Hey, geez, I'm embarrassed. I don't even know. I'm going to shut up now.
Levi, you don't have to be his friend ever again.
All right. Let's see here. I think there's one left. One left for Savage Arms Corporate. You're really going to spin that, Dom? Really? We all know it's going to go to air rifle. You don't want to talk about Savage real quick? No?
But that is funny that it spins. Like we're spinning air rifle, just like, what is it going to land on?
I don't know.
Oh.
All right, let's talk about Savage Arms Corporation. One more time, thank you, Savage Arms, for being the title sponsor of 2024. These B-22 precision rifles are super cool, man. Comes in a really nice MDT chassis, already pre-threaded to accept any kind of muzzle device, tuner, suppressor, whatever you want. Has top metal included. I mean, it's a first-class rifle. Savage, old school 22 participants, perfect rifle for base class. So thank you very much, Savage Arms. Let's see who's the lucky air rifle shooter who's going to take this bad boy home and class up to base. Okay. Wow. So
Look,
many.
there's not even that many.
Spin it.
So you have a good chance.
And then.
Didn't he already win? Mike Kofo.
I don't think so.
Novice air rifle, Salt Lake, Big Salty, NRL22, Salt Lake City, Utah. No, somebody with that same last name did though.
Yeah, well, I'm pretty sure you butchered that last name. So there's that. Okay, now let's see what we're doing now. I am going to back up to the place where I messed up, and I am so sorry. And I'm going to give a little bit of...
What did you just say? You messed up?
I messed up. She's going to put that on repeat now. Thanks, guys. This is the worst decision I ever made to host this thing. I should have made Levi do it. He's a much better looking man than I am anyway. All right, so let's talk about class ups, which I missed and which I am now apologizing for. I'm forever in your debt. We NRL22 member class ups from novice to marksman. We had 24 people class up to marksman. Good job, guys. Next one, we from marksman to sharpshooter, total of 25 class ups to sharpshooter. Excellent job. And then we already talked about the three expert spotlights that we did: Camden Powers, Chris Baxter, Greg Stewart. Excellent job. Excellent job to all of you. Let's close the show out. How long have we been doing this? We've been doing this for an hour. Man, time flies when you're having fun. So yeah, one more time, thank you, Savage Arms Corporation, for being the title sponsor of NRL22. Really well done. Next up is talk about Janae, not me. Janae's going to talk about our social media.
Oh, all I was going to say is like, click, and subscribe.
Good job.
Check us out.
Where's the graphic? Come on, Dom. Get with it.
Yeah, there we are.
Golf clap. Like, click, and survive. No. That's not right. To Facebook, NRL22.com. We have a YouTube channel now, and we're on the Gram. Okay. Got any questions for us? Let me check. Got any questions going on? Somebody said, 22 Lima Romeos. We already talked about that. It has a Vegas feel to it. No cans around in California. We're going to have to figure that out. We'll fix that.
You know what we're going to talk about is when we do the next live show.
Oh, yeah. We're doing the next live show on...
We're changing the dates.
Yeah. So I'm a firefighter. I work every other day. So this regular thing that was going on before, unfortunately, cannot happen. It's going to have to work around her and my schedule. So the next 22 live show is going to be on Sunday, June 9th, I believe, at 4 o'clock Pacific. All right? So there's that. Let's see. Do we have any questions? Let's see. We're getting a couple comments about Janae actually not cussing and me. I didn't even cuss. I mispronounced somebody's name. They're still going to get a hat. I'm not going to go back on my word, but I don't think that counted. Didn't count.
I made it a full hour without cussing. I'm proud of myself.
Yeah, I've never heard you go an hour without swearing before. I'm impressed. Let's see. Somebody says Dom did great. I agree. Dom, you did great. I'm proud of you, man. This is cool. Somebody said this is a fun show. Appreciate that.
Chat prize. You mean like the next month it'll be the same? It's just not going to be on a Wednesday.
Yes.
We're just kind of doing it like the second week of the month, and we're just trying to. Most likely it'll be on like a Sunday or a Monday.
Yep. It's either going to be on a Sunday or Monday every month, and this one is going to be on the 9th.
Which is a Sunday.
Yep. Let's see. What else do we got here? Yep, we screwed the can thing up to California. We'll figure that out. Somebody says that Dominic's wheel is cool. I agree with you. Looks like Salt Lake NRL22 Club was late to the show, but they showed up. Appreciate that. Somebody said they were crying because Janae didn't actually cuss. That's awesome. So
they must know me.
Let's see.
I think we did okay.
I think that's it. So now the theory about what's going to happen next is we're going to say bye, and then it's going to fade into the NRL22 logo. Fade.
Goodbye, guys.